Hello, I'm Tana Rennick, and I was going to talk to you a little bit today about what bits I use and what's my these are some of my favorites. I do have a bad bit addiction, so I have tons and tons of bits because I love them. This was a custom-made O-ring by Rod Tusher. One thing that a lot of people don't ever touch on, it's the same thing with the nose bands, the bits. You know, I hear people all the time go, "Oh, what are you riding that horse in?" "Oh yeah, I've got that bit." Well, the deal is a bit can be made different, and the mouthpiece can be 1/4 of an inch different than some other bit, and it can be a totally different feel. So it's so important to me to have the bits. If I get a bit somewhere and I like the way it feels, I want to buy that one. I don't want to order one from a store. I want to buy that one. The feel with these and the quality of your bits, that's just really, really important. You know, but this is my favorite O-ring. I like to ride everything in it. You know, when you get to running hard and stuff, it doesn't stay. You know, you can't stay in it forever, but that's my favorite. And then this, I will use these draw gags or the Loomis. You know, they're great tools for your training program, and I have to have them. You know, I use them on my colts a lot. I'm wanting to get some more bend in them. This is another one that I will use on colts, or occasionally I you know, run some finished horses in it, and they'll seem to run hard for you with it, and you've got a little bit of bite when you need it. My other favorite, absolute favorite bits, are all of these. I know everybody's seen these. I have them. JD Morrow makes them for me. I have them in every mouthpiece imaginable, from a finished horse to a colt. These have got the best feel of any gag type bit that I have ever got. I had JD on this one make a longer purchase so that I can just have a longer purchase and a little more lift. And I love my favorite mouthpiece is this twisted wire with the 3 chain links in the middle. I like that a lot better than I do a dog bone, because I just like how it feels in my hands better. Same bit. This one has my favorite, the chain links, but it's got a smooth mouth, smooth on the sides. I don't use a lot of smooth stuff, but occasionally you'll get one that wants to kind of throw their head and be funny about their mouth. And as long as I know they've had all their dental work done, and that's not causing it, this bridle right here, you've still got a lot, but it doesn't intimidate them. And again, with these, I'm just addicted to them and love them. And here's another one. Now I've used this competition bridle a lot. It's got a lot more purchase, a little bit smaller twisted wire. It's one of my definite favorites. And then I have it also in the Mullen mouthpiece. A lot of times if I have a horse that lacks a nose band, but I'm feeling that I need something in their mouth or something, these are about the only 2 combinations I ever use. I'm not a big combination fan, but these 2 are my go-tos if that's what I want. I'm not sure what this is called. I think maybe a Hodges Futurity or something, but it's got the dog bone. This is the first bit that I ever started running XV Wild Child in, and she ran in it for about 3 years and did really good. But and this one is a Wasson, the shorter shank combination. I like this bridle, but to me, over time, if you make too many runs in it or go to doing too much with it, they'll get kind of numb and they can get a little pushy. But you know, I really like the feel of it some. I'll go in it some and then out. I won't stay in it, but you know, that's just my opinion. When you come to the older, more finished horses, I want that quick reaction. I love this bridle right here. I think Charmaine designed it. The mouthpiece, the feel that it has, you know, and you can ride this on a colt, and you know, you just got to be careful, make sure that you got good hands. But this is a really good bridle. One other subject I haven't touched on, I love to run in leather reins. Like I don't like, I have all sorts of reins, but when it comes to running and competition, I want a rein in my hand because I just like the way it feels. This is another good, like a lifter bit to really get one, because you know, once those horses are finished, we don't need to be running in there worried, oh, I got a shape here, I got a this, that, and the other. You need to run in there and have an immediate reaction, and these can allow for that. This is Charmaine's also. I absolutely love this bit. I have used it a lot, won a lot of money in it. It's got a great feel, and I have it hobbled because I like the way that it feels that way better, but I just love it. And something a lot of barrel racers don't use, this is Charmaine's also, and you know, there are certain horses that feel so good in this, but it's the same deal. You've got to be willing to spend the time to educate those horses in it, and once you get your horse educated the way this feels, and you can get a horse to stay elevated and getting up into a turn and stuff, it's a great piece of equipment, and I love it. I love it. But I wouldn't put it on for just anybody to go ride. You know, you got to just learn. It's worth the time to take to learn how to use these. And then one other thing that I will use on colts, I do like these goose trees. I have these in about every mouthpiece there is too. Some I'll have a little string here for a curb, some I don't. I don't run in these a lot, just because I like a little bit more immediate reaction than these give you, but they are great bits. And those are just some of my favorites.